One of the things you have to do in trading is to trade with data instead of emotion. I received this email yesterday. I feel NQ has too many lousy trades. I felt the same way in that moment, and the reason that I felt that way is because the Nasdaq is one of my favorite strategies, favorite markets to trade, and the Cobra III strategy is one of my favorite trading systems to trade, and it hit its 7th loser in a row yesterday. You see the massive volatility, this $5,000 move here, and ultimately this low to high move right here was 14,532 to 14,858, so over $6,000 counter trend bounce, and we're trading a strategy with a $600 stop loss. So that was challenging, but you have to look at the data. The Nasdaq is actually one of my best performing strategies in the portfolios. Now, if you take a look at Cobra 3, it's had about a $4,500 per contract drawdown recently, but over the last 7 months, this is a very good strategy. This is trading 4 contracts, and in the portfolios, it has been our top performing market, and I want to show you that. In the 200K portfolio alone, let's take a look at this. Let's expand this, and let's look at this without the Nasdaq. What would it do without the Nasdaq? In December, we were up 24,810, 294 last year, down 10.6 right now. What does this portfolio look like without the Nasdaq? So if you remove the Nasdaq, you're still in a drawdown, but our December gains go away. The total on 2021 is less, and then this month we have the losses are down $3,000. We have 3,000 additional losses in this portfolio if we are not trading the Nasdaq. The last 3 months of this portfolio has underperformed much more greater without the Nasdaq strategy. So the Nasdaq and the 200K is one of our top markets in our portfolio. It's a difference of about $28,000 in the 200K portfolio in December, up 24.8 instead of down, instead of down 3,000, and then we'd be down 13,000 this month without the Nasdaq strategies. So I have a brand new Nasdaq portfolio I want to share with you. Now, I like to trade with the concept of what is working now and what has worked in the past. This does not work prior to 2016 very well, but since 2016, in the last 2 years, there's over 300K of profits, and this is trading existing Nasdaq strategies with only 3 new strategies. So there's 20 strategies, 17 are strategies that we've had for a while, and 3 are brand new for 2022. And when you take a look at this set of strategies, how it would have performed in the past, how is it performing in January? Up 46K. Yesterday, coming into yesterday, we're at equity peaks in this setup. Yesterday, it was down 78.50, so overall the Nasdaq strategies were down yesterday, but they are a top performer. So you have to look at the data. Don't pay attention to your emotions. Don't fall in love with one single system, and don't fall in love all the time with one single market. But if you want to play to your strengths, you can do that and have strategy diversity. And so I love the diversity this portfolio offers, especially since 2018. I consider this market to be much different certainly since mid-2016, and then definitely since 2018. The volatility has definitely picked up since 2018. You can see that in the charts, and even more in the last 2 years. And we've had a lot of volatility to start off 2022, but yet this set of strategies is a top performer in the current portfolios and in this new setup. It does have a $40,000 drawdown, so you need to trade this with the right amount of capital. You can get away with it with smaller accounts with day trade margins, but I would recommend at least $250,000 to $400,000 per E-mini from a psychological perspective, because otherwise you're dealing with 10% drawdowns or more than 10% drawdowns, and so that can be challenging. If you trade the micros, you can maybe trade a smaller account, relatively speaking. You wouldn't necessarily need a 40K account to trade the micro, since the drawdown on the micro would be 4K And so trading one micro, for example, will be up over 30K the last 2 years and up over 4K in January. And so this is a consideration for the 50K portfolio, is to just focus on our strength and use the diversity of different sets of strategies, have diversity, have methodology diversity on just one market, the Nasdaq, our strength. And so that is what I wanted to share with you on this Saturday morning after 3 weeks of trading here in the month of January. It's been a choppier January. The sell-offs have been more volatile and stop running. And so this set of strategies is up, and the Nasdaq is our strength, and the stock indexes in general are our strength in trading in recent years and in the start of 2022. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.